and welcome back to Jody Lewis Creations. I am working on cleaning up after, this is Sunday afternoon. I finished the project I was working on that I can't film, and my husband was really on me last night and today to film it and release everything when it's an appropriate time, and I didn't do that. And then some of the gals that I talked to were like, well, yeah, you should have done that. So anyway, I'll bring elements maybe in some upcoming videos or something. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, I'm blabbing. So this is a leftover piece of packaging that I used to make the cover for the project, and I love the sound of it. It's super crinkly and awesome. So I think I'm going to use this to make some Alice tags, and it's pretty thick, and I need a new blade for my rotary cutter, and I need a new blade for my other Fiskars cutter. And so yeah, sometimes it's hard to keep the blades all fresh and good, you know. This is, how wide is this? Oh, I have to cut that off. So let's just go with like 1, 2, 3 1/4. So I'm gonna go like at maybe 6 1/2 here. That'll be a good tag size to stick in some of the pockets. And then this one is what's left here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ish. So let's do, oh, you know, that would be a cute little journal just to tuck in a pocket. Here, if I can get that apart. Nope. Okay, we're gonna go with it. I'm just gonna cut it off. But I need to square this end up because I was having a really difficult time cutting this off. It was a really big mailer and I loved the texture of it, so I wanted to use it to make my cover so it would be kind of like crunchy. But it was really hard because of the length and everything. When my ruler was only 12 inches, I should have gotten a yardstick out of the garage or something. That would have been helpful. But I didn't, and that's okay. So I'm just gonna come over here. Okay, so now I've got some tag bases, and not too thick and just a really cool texture. And I have the Alice book here. I still have some pages to use. And so I'm just going to glue them on, and that text will kind of be our base of some tags. And then what I also want to do is maybe just glue some more of this on cardstock, I think, but I want to cut some smaller tags. And then, you know, my favorite go-to is to use the napkins to create an image. But I also want to add some color to the tags as well. I don't know where I'm going with this. Honestly, I just turned this on to film before I cut this into the tag shape so you would see that it was repurposed packaging. So anyway, I'll come back when I've got some things glued on and have more to tell you. Okay, so I did 3 with text and 1 with an image. Just that image was narrow enough that I could make that work. And then 3 with just text. And they're kind of lumpy bumpy. So it was kind of hard to use glue sticks. So I did go to using my Aleene's. So hopefully I won't regret that. It doesn't seem to be warping too much. I mean, I did it really thin and light. So these need to dry, and then I'll cut around the tags, and then I don't know if I'll back them or not. Well, this one I'll have to, or at least collage there, because you can actually write on that packaging. But they're definitely lumpy bumpy, so we'll see how that works out. But in the meantime, look what I found. Remember, guys, I was I was like, oh, I need these to make little labels. So I've got 2 pages here of the characters and their descriptions. So what I think I'm gonna do is just go ahead and back these on cardstock as they are, and then I will cut them, and then it'll give us like little labels. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then I'll be back. Okay, it's the next morning, so I had to refrain from being like, welcome to Jody Lewis Creations, because we're already here. It's the same video. Oops, hang on. Sorry about that. My husband called. He's on his way to an appointment. He's not even out of the driveway yet. And he's like, Happy Valentine's Day. And I said, What'd you do? Hear a commercial? And he goes, Yeah. Which I can't say anything because I completely forgot too. But I don't really do Valentine's Day. Anyway, so it was funny. I thought I would share. He's cute. Okay, so this is Monday morning and I don't have long, so I just want to kind of get a game plan here. So I had these and I let them dry overnight in a under some books. So I've got a couple of journaling cards here. Oh, that's a blank piece of paper. And I have that repurposed packaging, okay? This one, we have to do something here. But these, I actually really like them. But I don't know how I want to deal with being able to see the styrofoam. I hope you can see that. There you go. I don't know how I want to deal with that styrofoam. So I'm going to think about that. I have the journal here, which I also left under a stack of books for, you know, pretty much the weekend to try to flatten it a little bit, which was helpful. It did flatten some, so that's good. I'm happy about that. I have my magazine cut out, a thermofolio here. So what I thought I might do is just, you know, some of these are really pretty and bright and vibrant flowers. So I just thought, you know, this journal lends itself to those bright colors. So why not use a few of them, you know? And I think I said in the first segment of this video that I found the character words, excuse me. So I did get those backed on the cardstock. So that'll give us like some labels that we can use if we want to. So anyway, so that's an option as well. So I think I'm just going to kind of go through and maybe pick, like, I've already got that backed on book page. So that one actually would be, it's a little, oh, that's Bee Balm. That's why I've got that whole image backed. Just kidding. I need to put that in my bee stuff. But anyway, oh, that would be cool on there. So just kind of find some images, and rather than bore you to death with me testing them all, maybe we'll just, you know, was I off screen? I'm sorry if I was. Maybe I'll just test out a few of the floral images and just make some really simple tags that aren't really bulky to try to keep the bulk down in this book, which I would really like to try to keep the bulk down. Oh, I love these. I grew these once in Arizona, and they were beautiful, and I can't think of Canary Climber. Canary Climber, I think is what they were called. Anyway, just a little factoid. But like that's really pretty with the yellow, and we have a lot of yellow. And I can cut that down, you know. But anyway, so I'm just going to work on this a little bit today. And then also what I want to do is the same stack of books that I continue to stick stuff under. A few of them are like gardening books, floral books, stuff like that. So I think what I will do when I'm working today and on eternal hold with the insurance companies is maybe go through and get some more things fussy cut and try to get that stack of books down, because it's just been sitting there, and I know I've already cut a lot out of them and they're still sitting there because I'm like, oh, well, maybe I'll use it, or maybe, you know, and I need to stop doing that. I just need to get through them, get them cut so I can have the covers if I want to use the covers for something, and get the pile of books out of my floor. So that's my goal. And then also I wanted to ask you guys, I have 2 swaps that I have to start prepping for. So Alice, maybe, I'm still filming the Alice series because that's the series that we're in right now. But my question for you as the viewer is, would you like me to film the other 2 projects that I have to do? One of them is a file folder journal. And so that's one. I'm going to a retreat at the end of March. So I have to start working on that. And the other one is a gift bag journal based off of the Natasha from Treasure Books. She's got a gift bag journal, and so I've got to get that prepped for a swap as well. So is that something you would like to see my process doing, or what I come up with, or should I just work on it, not on film, and just yeah, not film it. I mean, there's really no other, you know, way to word that. So anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments, please, so I know, you know, if that's something that you're interested in or not, because I certainly don't want to waste anybody's time. I know I tend to kind of film themed stuff, and so it's just kind of been how we've been doing it. So let me know what your thoughts are, and I will come back later after I've embellished these a little bit. Like, I kind of like that layered effect on that one. So let me know what your thoughts are, and I'll see you in a little bit when I've got a little bit more done on these. So, talk to you in a little bit. I said that. I need to stop repeating. Okay, so this is what I've come up with so far. On this one, I'm going to cut some of that white space out a little bit just to have that orange pop a little more. This one's I mean, they're all kind of layered, except for this one, because I love this yellow, that floral by itself. I just think it's perfect on there by itself. Maybe a label or something or a word on it, and this one will be super easy and done. Layered, layered, and this one's a little bit layered. But I was just looking at them and thinking we need something. I mean, I'm using the book page as a background, but I think I need to collage a little bit behind them. So I'll work on that and come back later when I have a little bit more finished on them, but I just kind of wanted to show you the layout right now and where I am right now. Hi guys, it's Friday morning, and I've just now had an opportunity to come in for a few minutes. So I wanted to finish up this video because it's been like days since I even started. I don't remember what day I started filming this video. Anyway, and I've only been able to be in my craft room for long enough to do this. I stenciled this background with mustard seed and inked around the edges with vintage photo, and so I have that I'm going to stick down, and then I'm going to find a label or a word or something to put on here. So that is that one. So I'm going to set that one aside. That's my plan, and of course when I get them all done I will show you, but I'm not going to get them all done in this video. Like I said, I wanted to get this video posted because I really need your input about the gift bag journal and the folio journal that I need to make. And you know, life is always curveballing us, and not in a bad way, and it's not a negative connotation in any way. But we are planning a trip that is kind of it's not really unexpected, but the way we're doing it is a little unexpected. So that means I'll be putting my new toolbox to work that I got for Christmas, and I need to pack up projects. So super important that I get your answer about whether you want to see the process or not, so that way I know kind of what I need to focus on for filming and publishing and all of that. So this one I'm going to use these purple flowers. So I have here my King Art gel sticks that I've never used. So I know that, I think I shouldn't say I know, because honestly I have not played with these. I believe these are supposed to kind of act like gelatos, which I don't have any actual gelatos. I got these at Tuesday Morning, way back when. Tuesday Morning was actually carrying craft items, which according to everything I'm seeing, it seems like people are having difficulty finding them. I don't know how this is going to react on these Alice book pages. You know, we know we've been having problems with them reacting with things, but we're just going to try it and see what happens, because, oh, I mean, brand new tip. I have never used these. What is up with that, Jody? So just smearing that with my finger is not seeming to want to smear very well. Ooh, these are that's pearlescent. Ooh, shiny. Oh my gosh. So I love Disney movies, and I will tell you that Moana is kind of top of my list because I think it's hilarious. I just love that movie. Anyway, and that shiny crab that is in that movie and his song, I swear, I'm so shiny, stuck in my head, and then I'm thinking about that crab singing that song, and it just cracks me up. And then my husband's like, if the song is stuck in your head, why do you feel compelled to watch the movie? And I'm like, because it's so cute and I want to sing along to it. So yes, I'm a dork, but that's okay. I'm allowed. All right, so it is smudging, but I'm wondering if I shouldn't put a layer of clear gesso on, but of course we know what that's gonna do to these. But, I don't know. And it doesn't have to be perfect either. You know, it's allowed to be imperfect. I mean, my baby wipe is a little dry, and that's okay because I don't want to get this super wet. So I think if we ink around that, just with that little bit of a purple background, that might look okay. And again, we need like a word or a label here. Can you guys see that? I don't think I'm very... Okay. All right. So I think I'm going to call that one good. Maybe I'll ink around it. Or, well, I don't know if stamps will work on top of these with that glitter base. I guess there's only one way to find out, isn't there? What do I have on my table? Nothing. Hang on. So I chuckled when I turned off the camera because I said there was nothing on my desk, which you guys know is not true. My desk is always overloaded and, you know, full. But I laughed because I was like, I think a more true statement would be, I don't have any stamps on my desk. That would be appropriate for this. So this is a set that I just got on clearance at Joann. And I think I want to try to use maybe this crackly one. Ooh, or this, let's do, I don't know about text on top of text. So let's just try this crackly one, see what happens. I don't really know if it's going to work on this or not. So it's kind of like the background stamps that you guys know I like to use. Oh, it's going to maybe take. I do have a block there, but I don't want a perfect stamp. I really need to get a new archival ink pad or order a re-inker. This is really getting messy. Or it's not giving me as much as I would like it to, I should say. All right. Okay. Hopefully you can see that. Oh, I was laughing. I watched the, sometimes I listen to my videos because actually I went back on some for some projects I'd done a while ago. But anyway, I was laughing at the one that I did, the playing cards for this series. And in the video, I kept saying artist trading cards. And I'm like, those are not artist trading cards. They're absolutely altar playing cards. And I didn't measure them. I should do that because technically they might pass as artist trading cards, but I should not have been calling them that. So I apologize if I used the term incorrectly. And, yeah, but I just chuckled. I was like, what are you saying? Oh, I'm crazy right now. I can go into a little bit more detail later about kind of what our plan's on. We just are in the beginning stages of kind of formulating them. So I don't really have a lot of details. Just know that it is just a little pressure. But it's okay. It's gonna be fine. Let's see, we need a word. Okay, so this is basically what I plan to do, like, with the rest of, oh, Live Life in Full Bloom. How pretty would that be on there? Yep. I like it. Anyway, so these are just some little words that I have in this tin. It's a mix of, Shabby Dabby Doodah and Artie Maze and just things that I've cut out. This is, oh, that's a vellum stamp. That could be really pretty on one of them. Anyway, so it's just a mix, and that I'm like, you know, I'm not gonna file all these in my ephemera holders because I scrounge around and dig through them so much, and these are already cut and they're tiny, so I didn't want to fuss with, and I feel like I'll use them a little bit more with them sitting on my desk. I don't know. It's my justification anyway. This is a little flimsy because it's just on regular copy paper, so I want to back it a little bit and just make it a little sturdier. So I know I'm off camera. You guys can't see what I'm doing. Sorry. So anyway, yeah, Oh, so job update. Um, they still had not given an end date for this temporary job. It was supposed to be done February 4th. And so they were just like, oh, it's extended. Okay, for how long? We don't know. Okay, well, how long? And now here we are. What is today? The 18th, I think. So we're a full 2 weeks past the extension date, and they still don't have an end date for it. And I'm like, I have appointments and stuff coming up. I said, I can't just not know. I mean, we have a life to plan, and we've got some trips. We have our new grandson is a month old, and we still haven't been able to meet him. So we have got to get to go see him. And, our other grandkids in Arizona, we're trying to go see them as well. So it's just a lot on our plate. And I'm like, I can't plan without, do I want that on there? I don't think I do. I think I want some ribbon. So anyway, do I have anything in my bin? I could just use a little piece of that under there. So anyway, I was like not trying to complain. So I called the recruiter because it is through a temp agency. And I was like, I don't want to shoot myself in the foot here, but I mean, it was temporary, and I feel like I worked the contract, extended and worked all the way through the contract. So how does this work? Because I don't want to, not be able to get another, temporary assignment with you guys, but I mean, come on. And so she's really nice. I've really enjoyed dealing with her. And she was like, it's okay. She said, this was yesterday. Oh, that would have been pretty on there too. Maybe we'll just do that too. And she said, we can make it so you're done tomorrow, which is today. And I said, well, I had said that I would work through the end of the month. I'm okay with that, but I cannot work past next week. I just had too much going on in my life. And she was like, no problem. She's like, we'll make that work. And she was really, really, very nice about it. So I think we need a third something. Do we need another purple flower? Or a yellow flower maybe would tie in with these. I just feel like we're not quite balanced enough. Where is my... It's hidden. I had it hidden in the pile. So anyway, once this ever gets done, then, oh, that's really pretty. Then I feel like it'll be easier, oh, this yellow one, this one. It'll be easier to get through this process, kind of get my creative flow back. And, oh, do I like that up there? And anyway, get these filmed, but also I think it's going to make it easier for, what we have going on. And, no. So, I know I'm rambling. I'm sorry. I hope that, oh, there's some daffodils. Oh, I just love daffodils. Oh, they make me so happy. And with the crocus, that's appropriate. And, oh, yeah, I think that balances that out better. Makes me think that this label's not quite big enough now. Oh, decisions. Oh, we could just do, let's see. That corner was not glued down. We can do that. What about just a piece of, hang on. I was trying to see if I had any green ribbon, and I don't have much in the way of green, so maybe I'll dye some or something. But I found this ribbon in my scrap bin, Laugh Often, and I think that's kind of cute. So, and then I'm reminding myself I don't want a lot of bulk because I'm trying to not have this journal bulky. So, things to think about. Anyway. But I'm not going to use this little yellow one right now, but it's so cute. I will use it. And so let's do, I think I want to do just that little bit of green popping behind there like that and use this one. Yep, so I'm going to get this all glued down. But anyway, so yeah, that's kind of my musings and thinking for everything that's going on right now. So the job should either be done today or next Friday at the latest. So once I'm able to get that done, then we can move forward with this. And I have a lot I have to do to get ready for the next, for March, which sounds like it's going to be really crazy. And at the end of March, I'm going on a retreat down to Tennessee. It's my first retreat. And I'm going with my one friend that I go to Kentucky with. So that's going to be fun. Of course, we always have a wonderful time. But we have a new lady that's joining us this time. And she's actually in my Facebook group, and she's super talented. And so we're really looking forward to getting together. And sounds like she's a little bit sassy as well. So it should make for a wonderful time. So I'm really looking forward to that. And then, but that's the last weekend in March. But see, we're trying to figure out like seeing grandkids and stuff in March. And oh goodness, it's just, ooh, it can be a little overwhelming. Do I want to do, let's do that. No, I like the green. Anyway, no, this is not how I had this. I should have taken a picture of it on my iPad, but I didn't. So, anywho. So I know, I just think, I'm like, oh my gosh, because I filmed the first part of this video so much earlier in the week. Oh, I'll show you. I did cut up, see, I completely forgot. I did cut up a book, or kind of finished cutting up one, and started on another, but I'm having a difficulty with the other one because it's got some really cool, like, large images in it, but I think it will make for some really neat pockets. And so anyway, I'll show you that in just 1 second. Let me get this glued down. And I'll tell you, I was trying to work on this rest of this 3-in-1. I cleaned the lid, and I did thin it, but it seems like it's goopy again. So I think it's just getting old. I think my glues are punishing me because I've not been in my craft room because they're not cooperating. Oh, so anyway, all right. So we're gonna call that one done. Oh, no, we're not. I need to ink around the edge. And see what my blue is doing? It's doing that because I don't know what it's doing. It's so annoying. Anyway, I do like these bottles because they're not as hard to squeeze for my hands, but at the same time, I think that, I know I have one more of the smaller ones, and I think when I go to refill my 3-in-1, I'm gonna use the smaller bottle because I think my hands will like it better, and I think it'll be easier when it's time to refill. Now, do I want to round those corners? I think I do. Sorry, I know that shakes you guys. So my table, I've said this before, my table is a drafting table that we got it at, and it's an older one. It's a good sturdy metal one. And we got it at a big community yard sale a few years ago, and I just love this thing. 15 bucks with the antique lamp that's on it. Like, hello, yeah, or vintage, get my words right. All right, so I'm really liking how this turned out. And I realized the other day when I was playing with these magazine cutout flowers, I'm like, I really enjoy playing with those. I should do it more often. I mean, you saw my collection of cutout flowers, and I should use them more often because I really like them. I mean, obviously I can't scan or anything with them, but that's okay. Oh, I was gonna tell you that too. So I was messing around, and I figured out how to make a digital out of an old ledger I bought the other day, and so I was really excited about that. Had them on my hard drive. I was thinking about doing like buy me a coffee or something and sharing them, but now I have to reload them from the whatever website that I used to create them, because my hard drive, my external hard drive, did something, and I had to wipe it. So all the work I had done to organize my digitals and stuff, gone because I had to wipe the hard drive. So I was not very happy that day. I like it. I think it came out cute. So there's that. And I'm just going to kind of continue with the rest of them and just work in colors that match and get the rest done. So in the next video, I'll show you those. But then I have this box. I mean, it's full of images that I cut and magazine pieces we can use. And look at all these beautiful flowers. So lots of things. I need to get these filed away. And but anyway, look at her. She's crazy. It's Queen Elizabeth, and she's really cool. So I thought she would make a neat card and like a vintage journal. So anyway, there's that. Okay, so that's that for this video. I hope you're all doing well, and I'll see you guys in the next video, which hopefully I'll be able to film in the morning. Just got to get a game plan. Like I said, I'm going to try to work on these today and get them finished. And just play with the bright colors and just make some cards. And honestly, even though these are on those Alice pages, on the Alice book pages, if we don't have room or whatever, we may not have to use these. We could use these in something else. So anyway, okay, have a wonderful day. Bye.